Alright, yo, what is good and what is up, party people? This video right here is going to be a different type of video. This is a web exclusive how to cut your own hair tutorial by your host with the most, Paul Cantu. So anyways, we're going to crack into it. Number one, cutting your own hair saves you a ton of money and you can style it exactly how you want it. You can cut it as frequently as you want. So without further ado, I want to get into the supplies really fast and then start cutting my own hair for you guys. So you're going to need some disinfectant for your clippers to make sure they're clean. You're going to need a clipper, obviously. This is an Andes. Andes is really good. I got it like for 20 bucks or 40 bucks when I was like in second grade. And it comes with clip adjustments. Holla at your boy. And basically, yeah, all these clip adjustments will change like how high or low your haircut is. You'll need an outliner for edging yourself up and lining up your hairline straight and like cutting the back of your hair. This is good for like detailing. This is Andes. This was like, I think 30 bucks as well. So that's basically what you'll need. So now let's start talking particular styles of haircuts per se. All right, so usually this is what I do. So usually every 6 weeks or 8 weeks, I just cut the top with an 8, which is the highest level clip adjustment. So I cut it to the all even on the top and then I fade it kind of like a mohawk on the sides. Now what a lot of people like in the gangster community out there is like, they like taper fade. So basically you cut it all even everywhere. So you'll get whatever desired length on the clip adjustment that you want, put it on your clipper, go all over multiple times as much as you want. It's pretty easy. That's really self-explanatory. And then what a lot of people do on tapers is they fade up till about here, about right here. So yeah, they just fade it up into their hair right there and fade it into the all even. And then they usually fade the back. So that's what a taper fade is. What I'm gonna do with my hair, since last like 2 weeks ago, I cut it all even on the top. I'm just gonna fade up the sides for you guys. Really fast, really simple. And basically it's like a killer way to cut your own hair, to look good, to get all the ladies to go to quarter to 10 and buy your girl some weave, because you'll be saving a ton of money on your own haircut. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is a mohawk style fade, as I said earlier. So what you want to do with any type of fade, taper fade or like a mohawk or any fade, is you always want to start the lowest clip adjustment that comes in your kit. So this is a 1/16, and usually they're like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how the clip adjustments are labeled. So basically you put it on, make sure that this bar, which can lower or raise the blade, is on the lowest when you put the clip on. That means it'll be like a low 1 or a low 2, whatever length you want. So this is a 1, so it'll be a low 1. I'll go up a little ways, raise it up all the way, leave the clip on, go up a little bit more, and that will like raise it like subtly. And once I'm done with this clip, I switch to the second one, put it back to the lowest with number 2, go up a little bit, raise it to the highest, go up a little bit more, and so on and so forth. So it'll be low, put the 3 on, raise it up, leave the 3 on, low, put the 4 on, raise it up while the 4 is still on there, and you just keep going like that. Alright, so the first clip is on. It's at its lowest height with the lever right there, and now I'm going to go up to right about here, right at the top of my ear. Bam, just like that. That's simple. It is that simple. Now I raise it up and I'm going to go up a little bit more. And you can go as high or low as you want. It's your own hair, so you be the judge. Alright, so that basically is the one. Now I'm going to switch to the 2. And so you're going to lower it down And what works really good when doing fades is like flicking. So when you're cutting your hair, just flick up a little bit, and that way it'll cut the hair that hasn't been cut already, and it'll look more professional. So just like a little flicking movement and just going up a little bit. And as you can see, I'm using the professional technique of middle finger to the ear, top of the ear, pull it down, and then you just can trace around. So I'm gonna do with the low two is kind of go around a little bit back here to the back of my head. Now usually I will use 2 mirrors, but since for the purpose of recording, I'm just gonna do it off feeling since I've cut my hair multiple times. All right, now you'll raise it up and go up a little bit more. And remember to flip. Bam! So now I'm gonna check with another mirror to make sure it looks straight. Or I'll just look at the camera. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Go with a 3. Again, put it at the lowest adjustment, put the 3 on, and then go up a little bit higher. And so I'm gonna wanna bring this out a little bit more so it's not quite as curved. So I'm gonna do that as well. Alright, so now I'm going to raise it up to a high 3 and keep going. So as you guys can see, I pretty much just go up and then turn the clip a little bit, the whole clipper a little bit here, and then just turn it to where it's making a vertical line pretty much on the back of my head. So it's pretty much just tracing the side of your head. You pretty much just go up a little bit and just slowly rotate it, and then just, like, you don't have to worry about trying to be like perfectly even. It's just kind of a flick up motion all the way around. And you'll get the hang of it as you cut your hair more and more. I want to take this back a little bit more than it already is. So I'm using my 2 mirrors, and I'm going to just trace around where I want. And this is with the 3, so. So basically using 2 mirrors, you can use the clipper from the bottom of the back of your head and just make a curve to pretty much in like smooth strokes to make that a pretty nice looking mohawk curve right there. So that was with the low 3, so now I'm going to raise it to a high 3 and just go a little bit more up this side of my head. Just try to make it look silky and smooth. Bam! So there it is. So now I'm gonna get a 4 and a low 4 up here, and then trace again right there. So low 4 on deck, son. Let's go. So pretty much you can look in the mirror when you do this part, because you can see it by just turning your head. But when you're doing the back, you want to use 2 mirrors almost 100% of the time. So get the 2 mirrors now, and let's go. Alright, so now we're going to do the high 4. And go up just a little bit more. So there we go, get the mirror. and do a little bit more. And you also may want to look at the back and just see if the mohawk looks at the desired, I guess, shape or thickness as you want on the back if you're doing a mohawk. Alright, now you want to switch to the 5 or the 1/2 inch, which is what I have next up. And basically what I want to do is, let me look at the cam. What I want to do is, I like just having like the top like really long compared to the sides, because that's just how I style my head, you dig? So I'm just gonna cut it up about to right here and just get the 5 and just fade it in right here. And I like cutting the whole back of my hair with a high 5. So high 5. Whoosh. So I put it low at first. And I just go straight back on it. And go over a few times to make sure you get any straggly hair. Then raise it up and then just do a little bit more. Like a tiny little bit more just to kind of fade it in. You can even flick it up a little bit to kind of fade it into the top length if you so desire. But I really don't care. So I'm just gonna go straight. That pretty much is the first side so far, and now I'm gonna do the next one. Alright, so I'm pretty much done cutting both sides, and now I'm going to want to handle the back. So as you can see, the back actually looks pretty like even on both sides. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to get the 5 and I'm just going to fade it a little bit in right here. So I'm just going to get the 5, and if it would focus, I'm going to go over right along the edge of the back. And then the rest is going to be the highest clip adjustment, which is an 8. And I like having a little tail, so I'm going to leave a tail back there. Or I may trim it up a little bit. Alright, so you guys probably aren't going to see this, but when you cut the back of your hair, you want to get one mirror, place it in front of you, and then reflect it off the mirror behind you, and then you'll see the back of your hair, and you can easily cut it. So basically, when I cut the back, I just go all even with the 8. Or the highest clip adjustment, and I pretty much go right where my head starts going forward. So where my head or my hair starts falling forward, that is where I stop cutting. So now I'm gonna get into the like lining up or the edge up, as people call it. And basically what I like to do and what looks best is to have a square hairline right here, or a square crisp edge up. You want it to be pretty much straight, have sharp points right here, and get rid of any like extra like baby hair that's around. So what I do is I lift up this hair right here and I go for it. So here we go. Don't go too far back into your head or you'll look like LeBron. So no one wants that, or you're gonna be wearing a headband during every game. So again, if you have longer hair in the way, just move it. Alright, bam, so that looks pretty clean. It looks pretty straight. Maybe right here it could be a little bit straighter. The sides right here too should probably be straight, or should be straight. So you just go straight down with your liner on both sides to make a straight square. You want to make sure they're the same distance again from your eyebrow, so that way one side of your edge up isn't way over here and the other one is like right here. So establish a corner and just go straight down. Bam, that's straight. And now the other side. Alright, so my edge up looks pretty nice and square. And now we'll talk about the sides. So for the sides of my hair, I like a nice curve. A nice curved line, like an OG, like a gangster. So yeah, so you'll get the clipper and you basically want to make a smooth motion like this. And what I found is most effective for making really clean lines is actually lifting the clipper like so, and just getting the corner of it and just bringing that along your hairline. Now, again, you want to be really careful when you're doing your edge up because you don't want to take it too far back. Like, you don't want to just cut off your whole sideburn. So you want to take it really slow and just try and be smooth with it. Like, just, even if you're not cutting any hair, that is fine. Just take it really slow because you don't want to jack up your head. I'm telling you. And then for the ear, I'll basically hold it down and just go around right there. So, let's go. So as you can see, I've started cleaning it up a little bit just by going down. I like it to be real pointy and long right there. And then you just kind of use the corner to shape it. You just kind of work it, you know? Work it, twerk it. So that's pretty much the shape I want, loosely. My boo's calling me, hold up. What's up, girl? She's so cute, so cute. Anyways, so yeah. So when you do the sides, you kind of just want to curve it the same way. When you do your ear, I mean. Don't. And bam, that's one side of my head edged up. I got done edging up both sides, so now I'm gonna edge up the back, which looks really dirty right now. So when I edge up the back, I basically just want it to come down into a nice point where this little wannabe tail thing is. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my outliner again and just pretty much just go like in tapping motions to make a straight line. So here we go. Get that dirty hair out of here. So you want to curve it up with the natural hairline. And then you just kind of bring it down. See, after, before. You want to make sure it kind of forms one fluid line. And some people have their own styles of doing it, but this is just how I like it. I like it kind of coming to like in a pretty much straight line. And then you just do the other side. So now I'm pretty much done with my hair. I'm gonna go back and clean it up, style it for you guys, and then show you what the final product looks like. Alright, what is good? I am done. I styled my hair, cleaned up my face a little bit. This is basically how I like my hair to look. Long on the top and combed over. As you can see, side, the back, another side. Bam. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support. A couple of you guys have asked me about my hair, so here you go. I'm sure a lot of you guys who are willing and want to cut your own hair will have more specific questions, so please post them below. I will answer all of them. So like, comment, and subscribe, as I said again, and peace, people.